Hi everyone, how are you my dear children? Hope you all are doing well. Sorry for the delay, like it is a long gap. I couldn't upload all the videos because of my personal work. So again I'll try to cover the syllabus as soon as possible. In motion chapter we have covered all the portions, only numericals left. So today we are going to discuss numericals on motion chapter. Okay children. So first numerical. After the numerical we are going to start the next chapter, that is all the laws of motion. First numerical. A train of 100 meter long. A train of 100 meter long is moving with the velocity of 72 kilometer per hour. Okay. We have to find the time it takes to cross the bridge. You have to find the time to cross the bridge, and the length of the bridge is given. Length of bridge is given 2 kilometer. Okay. How to find the time? Tell me how to do. Any idea how you can solve it? Okay. Let me help you in solving. See, suppose this is your bridge which is 2 kilometer of length. That means it is 2000 meter. Okay children. Here train is here. Got it? Having length of 100 meter. Now velocity is 72 kilometer per hour. We can convert this velocity into meter per second. I have already explained in my previous videos how to change this kilometer per hour to meter per second. So multiply 5 by 18. So it will be 20 meter per second. So this is your velocity. V is given. Okay. Now to find the time, what do we need? Time is equal to what? Distance by speed. Distance by speed. Is it clear children? Because speed is equal to distance by time. You know this. Okay. So distance, then speed we have already calculated. It is given 20 meter per second. Now what is the distance? Immediately I know you will be telling 2 kilometer. Is it 2 kilometer children? Because question is given, find the time it takes to cross the bridge. That means, so this is your bridge end. So train has to be here. It has now not the first one. If the train is over here, the first wheel will be here and the last will be here. But we want the train to cross the bridge. That means the last wheel should also cross the bridge. So this is not the condition. This is the condition now. Okay. So enter bridge. Now train has crossed. Tell me what is the distance now? It is 2000 plus 100. That is total distance will be 2100 meter divided by 20 meter per second. Is it clear children? You have to only careful. Okay. Please read the questions carefully, then you can solve it. It is easy. So 0 and 0. So it comes around 105 second. Clear? This is 105. Is it clear? This 5. 105 second. Clear children? First problem solved. Now we'll move to the next one. Next one will be easy. It will be related to graph, and I think every book is having this. So still I want to explain this. so that it will be easy for you to get the graph question. Actually many numericals are from this portion. Since I have less time, I am only discussing few. If you want more problems, you can comment in comment section box कि you want more, or you can WhatsApp with the message कि you want more questions or more solved questions, so that I can help you out. Second question, 3 cars A, B, C. 3 cars A, B, C are moving on a labeled straight road. Their distance versus time graph is given. This is your distance and this is your time. Okay? Time in second, distance in meter. This is like this and this is like this. So their graph is given. How it is? It is A, B, C graph. What you have to find out? You have to find out which car is slowest. Which car is slowest? Tell me children. Very easy. How to find out? See, for this car A, what is the distance travelled? So this much of the distance travelled for car A. Now how much time? This is the time. Okay, this much of distance in this much of time. For B, see the distance travelled and see the time taken. So distance travelled is less than A, but time taken is more. What is speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. Here more distance in less time, so speed will be more or not? Here less distance, more time. See the C case also. See, only if to cover this much of distance, the car has taken more time. That means in the C case, like car C is the slowest one. So speed of car A is the highest. So answer will be car C is the slowest one. Got it? Or you can go for easy method. This is the normal physics understanding. You can go for the shorter thought process, that is also under physics. That also I have discussed. You have to go for the slope. Okay? So more sharper or more steeper is the slope. Steeper the slope, then speed will be more. That means faster the car. Faster the car. Is it okay children? See, the slope will be more in this case than this case. So this is the steeper graph than this one. This is more slanting one. Close to the horizontal line. See how sharp this line is. So the sharper or the steeper the line, the graph, then speed will be more. Faster will be the car. Is it clear children? Is it clear? Okay. I'll move to the next problem. Last 1-2 problem will be from NTSC children, and I don't think anybody is interested for NTSC because I have requested so many times while shooting the videos. If you want more NTSC based question or Olympiad based question, please leave a comment in comment section box, so that I'll come to know you are more interested for little bit of higher problems, so that I can give or discuss more higher level of problems. Still no such interest from your side, so that's why I am sticking to the fundamental NTSC based problems, and obviously I want to discuss, so 1-2 NTSC based problems I am discussing. Now question number 3. This is a speed time graph. This is given in the question children. Okay? Speed versus time. Speed in meter per second and time is in second. Okay, and here it is given 0, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 like this time. Okay, and here it is given 5, 10, 15 and 20. Okay, speed 20 meter per second, and a straight line graph is given like this. And question is that you have to find the distance. You have to find the distance covered by the object between time t 30 seconds to 40 seconds. You have to find the distance covered by the object in between this time. How to calculate? How to calculate, children? Anybody? I think it is very easy. I think it is very easy. Just find out the distance. How to find the distance? That means area under the curve. This also I have discussed. You have to find out the area covered under the curve. Just drop the perpendicular line and and this has to be with the time axis. Okay, so if you can find out this area, this is the distance covered by the object between 30 to 40 seconds. Tell me, it is easy now. So what is this? Is now a rectangle. So area of rectangle is how much? Tell me. This is now 20 and this is 10. So 20 into 10 is equal to 200 meter. This is your answer now. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? Okay. Now I'll move to the next problem. Numerical number 4. So what is the fourth problem? Fourth problem is a particle experiences a constant acceleration for 20 seconds. A particle experiences constant acceleration for 20 seconds. Okay? After starting from rest. After starting from rest. That means which information is giving? Initial velocity is giving. If it travels a distance s1 in the first 10 seconds, in first 10 seconds. If the particle travels a distance s1 in first 10 seconds, okay, and a distance s2 in next 10 seconds, okay, in next 10 seconds, then find out the relation. You have to find out the relation between s1 and s2. Okay, please write it down. I am again repeating the question. A particle experiences constant acceleration for 20 seconds after starting from rest. Okay, please note it down. If it travels a distance s1 in first 10 seconds and a distance s2 in next 10 seconds, then how s1 and s2 are related? That means what we are supposed to find? We are supposed to find these two distances. Then only you can relate how they are related to each other, whether they are equal, whether they are half of each other, whether twice of each other. Let us find out. Now I am rubbing this question. Okay, constant acceleration for 20 seconds. Okay children, let me draw this line first, then only you can make out. So what is given? Suppose particle is starting from this to this. So here up to this is S1 and this is S2. Clear? And here in 10 second time taken, here from this also particular also taken time 10 second, and starting from rest, that means u is given 0. Clear children? And it has got a constant acceleration, we don't know, this is constant, it is given in the question. Okay, so total 20 second given in the question. Clear now? So I have written all the data over here. Now I can rub the question so that I can solve it. So first let us find out S1. How to find out S1? It is very easy. Which equation of motion you are going to find out? Use it. S1. S1 is equal to, let me put it like this. S1 is equal to ut plus half at square. And u initially starting from rest, that means u is 0, so this term is 0 now. So S1 is equal to half a t square, that means 10 into 10, first and second. Okay, so 2, 10, this is 5, so S1 is equal to 50a. This is your first equation. Now we have to find out S2. For S2 also we can use the same formula. But now tell me whether for S2 the starting this part from this to this point, whether the velocity is 0 now like this. No, it has got acquired some velocity within that 10 seconds. So here there will be some velocity v. Now first we have to find out this velocity. So v is equal to u plus at, easy. U is giving 0, u is 0. So what is v now? T is 10 second. Okay, so we can write 10a. So within these 10 seconds the particle has some velocity, it has acquired some velocity. Clear? Now we can easily find out S is equal to ut, same formula we will use, ut plus half at square. What is u now? U means initial is this velocity only. So we can write 10a, t is 10, okay, plus half a into t square. So again 10 square. So what is S2 now? Tell me. 10 into 10, 100a plus 50a. So it is 150a. Okay, this is your second equation. Now how to find out the relationship between S1 and S2? How to find out? Tell me. Divide S1 and S2, easily you can get. It is up to you how to do. S1 is 50a and S2 is 150a. A get cancelled, 0 get cancelled, so it becomes 3. So 1 by 3. Okay. So S1 is equal to how much? S2 by 3. This is the relationship between S1 and S2. Is it clear, children? Can you people see the result? This is your result. Let me write again over here. S1 is equal to S2 by 3. This is the relationship between S1 and S2. Is it clear, children? Okay. Please note it down. So I will move to the last numerical of today's lecture. Okay? Okay. this problem what I have just discussed, this is also from previous year NTSC exam, and now also I am going to discuss another numerical which is from previous year NTSC exam. This question also graph based question. A VT graph is given. Okay, so it is given like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is your time and this is your velocity. This is a VT curve. Okay, and it is given like this is your 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Okay, question is like that: for this VT graph, the distance covered by the body in last 2 seconds, distance covered by the body in last 2 seconds, okay, of its motion is what fraction of the total distance covered by it in all the 7 seconds. You have to find out. So question is given like this: distance covered by a body in last 2 seconds of its motion is what fraction of the total distance covered by it in all the 7 seconds. That you have to find out. How to find out the distance? I have already discussed in my previous problems. Distance is nothing but the area under the curve. So let these areas are A1, A2 and A3. Okay. Now tell me the area under this curve. First part, what is A1? This is a triangle. So what is the area of the triangle? We will use half base into height. So half base. What is base? 3 minus 1 is 2. What is height? 10. Okay. So it is now 10 meter. What is A2? Simply a rectangle. So base is 5 minus 3 is 2 and then 10. So it is 2 into 10 is equal to 20 meter. What is A3? Half 2, this is your last 2 seconds children, into 10 is equal to 10 meter. What is the then? Total area, total distance covered in 7 seconds, that is the total area. Or you can say total distance covered in all the 7 seconds. Okay, what is that? A1 plus A2 plus A3. So 10 plus 20 plus 10. So it is how much? 40 meter. But what you have to find out? In last 2 seconds, what is the distance? But you have to find out in fraction with respect to the total distance. So required fraction will be how much? In last 10 seconds, the distance travelled is 10 meter and total is 40. Okay. So this is 1 by 4. Clear children? Is the problem is now clear? If any doubt regarding these problems, please let me know. Leave a comment in a comment section box. Okay? So that it will be easier for me to address or clarify your doubts. Otherwise, you can reach out to me through WhatsApp or mail or anything, whichever is easier for you. Okay children? So in my next video lecture, we are going to start the last chapter of class 9th, that is force and laws of motion. Okay? Take care children. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.